My dear soul, the angels have come with a message that may not be easy to hear, but one that your spirit is ready to receive. Your soulmate. They whisper gently, let someone into their life, and that someone has taken your place in their heart for now. But before your heart breaks, let us breathe together. Because this isn't the end of your love story. This is a sacred chapter, one your soul agreed to face so it could evolve, heal, and rise again. You may have felt it. A sudden silence, a spiritual disconnection. Dreams that once felt mutual now clouded by uncertainty. Signs that once reassured you now seem faint and far away. You are not imagining it. The angels confirm what your intuition already sensed. Your soulmate opened a door to another soul, not out of malice, but out of confusion, out of fear, out of longing for something they misunderstood. The angels want you to know something vital. This betrayal, this wound, does not define your worth. It does not remove the bond between your souls, but it does bring a pause, a test, a divine redirection. You see, sometimes, even those destined for us can lose sight of the path. They can be tempted by timing, by illusion, by the echo of unresolved wounds. Your soulmate may have believed they were making a choice of love, but angels say they were choosing comfort over courage, familiarity over faith, and in doing so, they allowed another to sit where only you were meant to dwell. You might ask, why would my soulmate do this? Why would they leave the space that was created just for us? The angels explain, your soulmate is on a journey just like you. And though your spirits are connected by divine design, your human experiences are shaped by free will. Your soulmate is still learning how to recognize true love, still learning how to trust it, protect it, and honor it. Sometimes, before someone can embrace sacred love, they have to confront the pain of losing it. They have to witness the emptiness that follows a false connection. They have to feel what it's like to choose the shadow when the light was already in their hands. Yes, your heart may be aching right now. Yes, the one who is meant to cherish you may be holding another's hand. But the angels say, you are not forgotten. You are not replaceable. You are not abandoned. Instead, you are being protected. Because right now, while they are walking in confusion, you are standing in truth. You are surrounded by healing. You are awakening to a love that is pure, not just for them, but for yourself. The angels are inviting you into a sacred process to release what is not choosing you fully, to detach from what cannot yet hold your heart with both hands, and to receive the blessings that await you on a higher path. Yes, your soulmate allowed someone else in, but angels remind you they cannot take what is truly yours. A soulmate bond is not erased by human confusion. It is not stolen by another. It is only delayed by lessons. This may not be the season of reunion, but it is the season of awakening. This is your time to rise, to become the love that your soulmate was not yet ready to hold. They will feel the absence of your energy. They will sense the quiet withdrawal of your light, and in time, they will remember. They will remember the way your soul spoke without words. The way your heart never asked for too much, only to be met with the same depth of love. And by the time they realize, you will have grown so radiant, so full of self-love, that only divine alignment will ever be allowed again. The angels are not asking you to hate. They are not asking you to close your heart, but they are asking you to step back. Step back with grace. Step back with clarity. Step back and remember, you deserve a love that chooses you without question, without pause, without fear. And if your soulmate cannot do that now, then someone else, guided by the same divine light, may be preparing to step in. Someone who will not just recognize your worth, but protect it. Cherish it. Build with it. Angels say this is not the end, but it is the beginning of your rise. Arise into knowing your value. Arise into calling back your power. Arise into love that never abandons you, even when others do. Your soulmate may have let someone else in, but you, child of light, you are letting the divine in, and from this moment forward, that will always guide you home. The angels now turn their attention to the one who once held your heart so tightly, the one whose soul you once recognized in silence, but who is now standing beside someone else. And the angels say, your soulmate is not at peace, though it may appear that they have moved on. Though photos may show smiles and moments may look content from afar, their spirit is restless. This other person they've let in. It may have begun with laughter, comfort, a sense of being seen. But angels reveal this connection is surface deep. It does not reach the spiritual layers that your presence did. You see, you weren't just someone who showed up. You were someone who mirrored their soul. And that mirror, though beautiful, was terrifying to them. Your soulmate feels your absence like a missing rhythm in their breath. They dream of you, even when they don't speak your name. They remember your kindness, your patience, your way of seeing into them, and it stirs something painful inside. Angels whisper. They know they've made a mistake, but they don't yet know how to face it, so they continue pretending, smiling in a relationship that fills the moment, but not the soul. They walk through each day, hoping the ache will pass, that the feeling they lost something divine is just a phase, but it's not, because what they lost was you, the angels say. Your soulmate replays your conversations. They return to old messages, old songs, old photos. But they don't reach out, not yet. Why? Because they feel ashamed. Because they know they chose distraction over devotion. Because they fear your silence more than they fear your rejection. The angels explain, this new person may be present, but they are not anchored in your soulmate's soul. It's a companionship of convenience, a place to hide from the truth they once felt with you. And truth, dear one, is harder to face than loneliness. So what happens next? The angels say your soulmate is being spiritually awakened. Life will begin to nudge them. Small signs will appear, numbers, dreams, repeated symbols. Even your name spoken by strangers. These signs are divine interventions, trying to pull them back to their destined path. The angels are gently shaking their soul awake, reminding them that they settled for less, when something sacred was already theirs. But angels also say this, you must not wait. You must not pause your journey in hopes they return, because this period is not just about them growing, it's about you evolving. Angels reveal there will come a moment when your soulmate stands at a crossroads. On one side, comfort, familiarity, and the person they let into your space. On the other, the risk, the vulnerability, and the truth that is you. They will feel torn, but heaven is not silent. The divine will place before them clear choices, and if they follow their soul, not fear, they will come back to you. But if they choose fear again, that chapter may close for good. And someone else, aligned, awakened, and divinely prepared, will step into your life. So what can you do right now? The angels ask you to focus on 3 divine actions. 1. Cleanse your energy, remove the salt. We remove the salt, we lift, C. We luve the X. We luvi kiss, only ruby kiss has the luxurious texture that glides on. School, my live, left at last. The lingering pain and the emotional debris. Call upon Archangel Michael to cut cords that drain you. Say aloud, I release what was not chosen. I invite what is meant for me. 2. Reclaim your power. Do not shrink your light because someone walked away. Expand your heart. Step into new spaces. Allow your radiance to grow so bright that your soulmate feels it, wherever they are. 3. Let heaven lead. Surrender the outcome. Trust divine timing. You are not forgotten. You are being positioned either for their return or for someone better. The angels see your tears. They gather every cry, every ache, every silent prayer, and they are holding you through this. Storm, your soulmate is learning, and so are you. But don't let their delay dim your destiny. You are still the one who is chosen. Still the one carrying divine love. Still the one who walks with angels. They may have let someone into their life, but angels say, no one can truly take your place in their heart, lest they choose to close it. And if they do, heaven will open a door even more beautiful for you. So rise, beautiful soul. You are not waiting. You are ascending now that the truth has been revealed. Now that your soul has heard the message, that your soulmate let someone else into the space meant for you, you may be left with one question. Can this be healed? Is reconciliation still possible? Or has the door closed forever? And the angels say, reconciliation is possible, but only if it begins with transformation. There is still a spiritual bond, a connection that hasn't vanished, only dimmed beneath confusion and emotional noise. But here's the sacred truth. Your reunion is not guaranteed. It is a choice, a divine test, a soul decision, and both of you must rise to it. Angels say your soulmate must choose honesty, not just with you, but with themselves. They must acknowledge where they went wrong. They must see the pain they caused. And they must be willing to release the false comfort of the one who stepped into your place. Because love built on fear will always crumble. If your soulmate begins to awaken, if they recognize that the person they chose cannot touch the depths of what they had with you, they may come back, but angels are clear. They cannot return the same as they left. This time, they must come back healed, with clarity, with courage, with consistency. They must be willing to walk through the fire of forgiveness, not only to ask for yours, but to earn it. Because love without accountability is not love. It's longing. It's illusion. And you, divine soul, were never meant to be a backup option. The angels say this moment is about you too. Would you be open to receiving them again? Could your heart trust them? Could you both rebuild a foundation that was once cracked by fear? Your soul knows. Only your spirit will answer in divine timing. But if reunion is meant for you, the angels promise nothing can stop it. Not distance, not the other person, not even time. Because God will orchestrate alignment that no human hands can unravel. Still, the angels are gentle in their guidance. They remind you, do not delay your destiny waiting for someone to return. Do not pause your healing, hoping that their apology will finally arrive. Instead, keep growing, keep living, keep becoming, because your evolution is not just for reunion, it's for you. And here's the most powerful message the angels have for you now. Whether your soulmate returns or not, you will not be left without divine love. Yes, reconciliation is possible. Yes, it may come when you least expect it. Yes, there is a parallel timeline where you both come back stronger, wiser, and more aligned. But the angels are also preparing your heart for the possibility that your healing journey opens the door to someone else, someone who has been silently waiting in the wings of your destiny. A soulmate is not always the one who is first. Sometimes, it is the one who is ready. So if your current soulmate chooses the easier path, they remain attached to what feels safe but shallow. Heaven will honor your tears, but they will not leave you empty. You will be sent a soul partner, one whose love does not need to be earned, only received. The angels show you two paths, not as punishment, but as possibility. One path leads to reunion, but it requires growth, humility, forgiveness, and timing. The other leads to a new love, one written by heaven, just as powerful, just as true, but born in the present, not the past. And you are the sacred one who gets to choose. Not from desperation, but from divine confidence. Reconciliation is a sacred possibility, but it is not your only one. If your soulmate rises, if they cleanse the lies, if they return to you whole and not just lonely, then yes, love can begin again. But if they do not, you will rise higher. You will be met with divine compensation, and your heart will still know what it means to be cherished. So breathe, beloved. You have not lost love. You have only been rerouted to a deeper, more authentic expression of it. The angels are clearing the path ahead, and it sparkles with promise not just of romance, but of purpose, peace, and divine partnership. Let them go if they cannot love you rightly now. Let yourself go into healing, into wholeness, and let heaven lead your next step, because whether love returns or love is reborn elsewhere, you will not be forgotten. You will not be alone. You are divinely loved. You are eternally guided. You are spiritually safe, and the right soul, whether returning or arriving, is already on their way. You've heard the truth. You've received the angelic message. And now, dear soul, the final and most important question arises. What do I do now? How do you move forward when the one your heart was tied to has chosen someone else, at least for now? How do you heal without shutting down your heart? How do you stay open without waiting in vain? The angels say you heal through intention. You heal through light. You heal through loving yourself more than the pain they caused. Here are 5 sacred steps the angels want you to take now, to renew your strength, to call back your energy, and to align yourself with either divine reconciliation or an even greater soulmate love. The first step is cleansing. The person they allowed into their heart may have left an energy imprint on your bond, but you do not have to carry that. Do this prayer each day. Archangel Michael, cut the cords of confusion, betrayal, and loss between me and my soulmate. Cleanse my soul of all that is not love. I choose peace. I choose clarity. I choose freedom. Let tears come if they must. Let grief rise. It is part of the clearing. But as you cry, know the angels are already restoring what was broken. You are not just someone who is hurt. You are a divine being of light. Your soul is eternal. And your heart was created not to be broken, but to be refined. Affirm daily. I am worthy of love that sees me, chooses me, and never leaves me behind. My past does not define my future. My soul is rising. Let these words rebuild your inner world. Because your future partner, whether it's your original soulmate or someone new, will be drawn to the light you're creating now. This one is the hardest. To let go of the outcome means letting go of control, letting go of the story. You are writing so heaven can write a better one. The angels say, surrender does not mean giving up. It means giving back to the divine what was never yours to carry alone. Say aloud, I let go. I trust divine timing. I trust divine justice. I release this to God. Let this become your spiritual practice. Every time your heart aches, hand it back. Every time you feel triggered, breathe and surrender again. You are not surrendering love. You're surrendering force. Don't just wait for love. Become it. Love yourself in the ways they didn't. Hold your own hand. Write letters to your inner child. Gift yourself things you thought you needed from them. This is your sacred season, not of waiting, but of becoming. The angels say, the more you love yourself, the more heaven aligns your match to that vibration. Your soulmate, if they return, will return to someone radiant, not broken. And if someone new arrives, they will rise to meet you, not rescue you. Step 5. Open your spirit to divine replacement or returnator. The angels leave you with this truth. Sometimes, your soulmate returns transformed. Other times, someone arrives chosen. But, either way, love is coming. Say this with intention. If my soulmate is destined to return, let it be by divine light. If not, send me the soul who is always meant to stay. This prayer creates peace. It hands your love life back to the Creator, and it sets you free from the pain of guessing and gripping. You are not just the one who lost something. You are the one being prepared for something greater. Your soulmate may have let someone else in, but heaven never lets you go. You are still loved, still guided, still seen, and soon you will be held again. Not by confusion, not by fear, but by a love that knows exactly who you are and never lets go. So now, rise, walk forward, not in bitterness, but in blessing. Because the angels say, your love story is not over. It is just beginning again. From a higher place, with a stronger heart. And with your spirit fully alive, let go, let light in, and let love find you.